Learning how to walk away. Learning how to walk away can be extremely difficult. Hey everybody, this is your last call for insight, and today we're going to be discussing this very loaded, short clip from Kevin Samuels.
You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you gonna be the fool.
So let's take a look at this phrase real quick. Let's remove Kevin Samuels completely from this clip, as well as the word chick, and analyze what's being said. Learn how to walk away. Learning how to walk away is extremely difficult, especially if you have lots of time, emotion, and resources invested in whatever you're doing. Learning how to walk away is especially important because it not only saves you time, but also the potential for further heartache. It's not guaranteed, definitely not guaranteed, especially when you become very passionate about something. Let's say it's not even about relationships. Let's say it's work. Let's say it's your family. Let's say it's a close friend. Putting lots of your time into something, you begin to care, and that becomes one of the more difficult things about this particular phrase. Taking L's is at times extremely difficult to do, especially when you're young. And I'm not going to phrase this in a manner and say it would be a very ageist statement for me to say only young people have a difficult time. Even as you get older, especially when you've invested heavily amounts of time into something, it becomes extremely difficult to learn how to walk away. There was a really good talk that I had with the lead attorney in which we were talking about vetting individuals, and this is from a standpoint of leadership and mentoring.
In regards to the monetization portion, that's not only a benefit to him for his time, but it's also a thing that we haven't brought up, is the proper vetting of people on whether or not you're going to pick them up as a mentor. Being someone in a leadership role, you have to be able to not only identify those who have talent, but also are hungry for the drive to actually do. Leaderships at times may give them small tests before even considering a mentorship.
That's such a great point, because you can be a mentor to someone and say, oh, this person has potential, and just realize that they're just going to squander it. Some people squander potential. It happens every day. So what Last Call is saying is that, hey, if I'm going to give you time, is there a vetting process to make sure that you're going to value my time? So Last Call is exactly right.
While this particular clip of Kevin Samuels is extremely difficult to digest for both men and women, I think it's especially important and greatly underrated, the aspect and lesson of the fine art of learning to walk away. I've taken many L's in life. Some of them I don't care to share even with my closest friends. And there becomes a time in life when each of us becomes vulnerable. It's not something that can be specifically taught. It's hard to teach the definition of regret, the definition of disappointment, the definition of sadness. While at times we can empathize and sympathize with other people, and at times if we were in that specific situation we may have acted the same or differently, still understanding how to gracefully take an L when things aren't working out is definitely something that everybody should at least attempt to learn. I know this video is a different speed than the normal videos that I make, but I think that this specific clip carries more magnitude and importance than I think the majority of people care to really assess towards it. So much information. Think about it. Your prison. It's all up here. I see you. The choice is yours. Take a moment. Let it digest. And remember, you're always welcome here, but we sure as hell aren't for everyone.